For 350 years, visitors to the Tower of London have come to see figures of the heroic kings of England, dressed in armour and with life-size wooden horses. This is the Line of Kings, the world's longest-running visitor attraction. The Line of Kings was created in the 17th century to impress visitors, but over the centuries it's been changed and rearranged to reflect the times, making our 2013 redisplay the latest in the long line of spectacular shows.
At first, spectacle trumped factual accuracy. The figures of the kings were created using the armours to hand, even if these were from much later periods. The armours were mounted upon life-sized carved wooden horses. By the late 17th century, a time of great instability for the monarchy, it's likely that the dual purpose of this stunning display was both to impress visitors and to convince them of the legitimacy of the monarchy and of a king's right to rule.
Not all the kings of England are featured in the Line of Kings. Only the good and heroic ones like William the Conqueror or Henry V, hero of Agincourt. The dastardly kings were left out, like Richard III, who allegedly murdered the two princes here at the Tower of London. There also aren't any queens featured in the Tower of London, probably because the royal armouries didn't have any female armour.
The Line of Kings continued to grow throughout history, William III, George I and George II being added upon their deaths, so that by 1768 there were 17 kings in the line. George III, however, was never added to it. In the 19th century, the passion for scholarship and research led to a redisplay of the Line of Kings based on factual accuracy rather than showmanship. Many kings, such as William the Conqueror, Edward I and Edward III, were forced out, and in 1827, finally, James II took his place in the line.
Today's Line of Kings features the fabulous armours of Henry VIII, Charles I and Charles II. We've also got on display some of the very old wooden horses, some of which date back to 1688. There are also some wonderful and curious items on display from the Royal Armouries collections that have been used over the years to tell some tall tales. These include a giant's armour that just belonged to a very large man, and a suit of armour belonging to a dwarf, in reality a small boy. And there's also a Japanese suit of armour. Welcome to the Line of Kings, the world's longest running visitor attraction.